Hey, everybody, I wanted to talk to you about the importance of understanding financing when you're the beneficiary or one of the beneficiaries of a living trust. So here's a quick backstory. Someone in your family has a living trust, they pass away, and they're going to leave the real estate to one or multiple beneficiaries. You can absolutely obtain financing if you're not going to sell the house. So what's very common is typically, let's say there's siblings that are going to acquire some real estate after their parents passed away. Well, parents had it in a living trust. So what happens is, first of all, the beneficiaries have to decide what they're going to do with the real estate. If you're going to sell it, sell the house, great. However, what's very common is you may have one or two siblings who want to keep the property, and there always seems to be one child, usually the middle one, that's the difficult one, who wants their money right now. So in this example, let's say there's three siblings and the middle child wants to sell and they want their money, and the other two siblings want to keep the family property for a multitude of reasons, whether one of them wants to move in or whether they want to keep it and rent it out or use it as a vacation home. The two siblings who want to keep the property can actually refinance that property and buy out the other sibling. Now, the middle child is going to want some money. The two siblings are going to keep the house, can refinance, and actually pull some cash out of that home to whatever the agreed upon amount's going to be with the middle child, and they can actually give them their money as if the home would have been sold. Now, there's two really important things you have to know about this. First and foremost, do not do anything without talking to the trust administrator, who is normally an attorney. You have to make sure that the paperwork from your parents' trust or the family member's trust was done properly so that when you inherit the property, you avoid paying taxes. You have to speak to your attorney. You have to let that administrator tell you exactly what to do. If they give you the green light, based on what we're talking about, you can then proceed to refinance that property, pull the cash out to buy out the other sibling. Number two, you have to talk to your CPA to ensure that the way it's being structured will have the best tax benefit for you. Now, one other important part about this type of loan, it doesn't matter if you're going to move into the home as your primary residence. It doesn't matter if you're going to keep the home and rent it out later or use it as a vacation home. All of that will apply. It is easier to qualify if you're going to keep this home as an investment property versus if one of you is going to move in. So it covers all boards. You can go across it and have any type of structure, whether it's a primary residence, investment property, or a vacation home. But if you're going to inherit real estate, or you have inherited some real estate, and there are other beneficiaries who don't all agree on what to do with the money, you can do a cash out refinance to help buy out one of the beneficiaries that's no longer going to be part of ownership of the home. If you or your attorney have any questions about how to obtain this type of financing, please reach out to me anytime. Thanks.